Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Medicus Delicius, and this is Story of Mass Effect Andromeda. No commentary involved.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Resources in this area are limited.
This is the way to the Ket Command Center.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored. The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support at 100%. The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Keep alert for Ket. They're not gonna want us in here.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Back for another Heskal challenge? I have a test of subtlety. Get into a Ket base and download a full copy of its files.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Hostile shuttle incoming.
We're not alone.
Just push through!
Life support failure is imminent, Pathfinder.
Reloading! Baby's hurt!
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is back online.
I don't think we're done here.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Hostiles ahead!
This is the comm outpost we heard about from that Ket log on Voeld.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. The ambient temperature is normal. I'm reading a temperature decrease. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. I'm reading a temperature decrease.
The Archon's not the Ket's supreme leader. There's more like him, all over Andromeda.
Gathering the genetic information of other races and transmitting it back.
And making more Ket in the process.
Rose, communication orders require explanation. Archon commands a block of all transmissions of Angara data to the Empire. It is in breach of protocol.
Ooh, sounds like the Archon's ignoring protocol.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Communications. Only Archon is aware of shifting situation in Helios. If Archon's opinion is that protocols are not to our benefit, accept his wisdom. He is the Senate's voice in Helios and must be obeyed.
There's something here. I don't believe the Primus and the Archon agree.
It sounds like the Ket are starting to question what the Archon's doing. If this continues, it might be good for all of us.
What do we do with this, then?
There is likely nothing to be done, but conflicts between factions seldom resolve quietly.
Then we'll just have to keep an ear to the ground for now. With luck, something will happen.
Life support is stable. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Remnant pillars ahead. Be careful, Ryder.
Minerals have been depleted in this location. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Resources in this area are limited. Pathfinder, I'm picking up some unusual readings from the nearby remnant site. You may wish to investigate.
Hey, human. You got a death wish?
Not as far as I know. Who's this?
Holger, Resistance. I'm hiding in a sniper nest 2 clicks from you. You're standing in a cat minefield. Didn't you notice the warning marker?
Obviously not.
That would explain the source of the unusual reading I detected. A coded beacon.
Can't believe you didn't trip any mines. Don't know how you'll get out in one piece either.
Scanning ought to show where the mines are buried.
One shot from a weapon will detonate a mine.
Better work fast. Cat patrols pass through pretty often. If you don't make it, I'll let the base know where to find your remains.
Found a mine. Fire on that spot. There's another one. Mine down. Or up. This is kind of fun. More mines here. Disarmed. Permanently. Scratch one mine. Scratch one mine. Disarmed. Permanently.
We got Cat up ahead.
There. We've got a clear path out of this. Enemies! Think that's it.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
They were carrying explosives, and this looks like some kind of Ket detonator? What were they doing?
I don't like the sound of that. I want to search the area.
That's taken care of. That's taken care of. Easy. I think that's all of them.
Thank you, Ryder. That will make travel through this area much safer.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
That's a signal beacon. Used by Angaran civilians. It's a distress call.
Got it. We should see if we can lend a hand.
The mining zone has been depleted.
Ket. I recognize their fire.
You're Jarl! Join the fight, brother!
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online. I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Thank you for the assistance. Any enemy of the Ket is an ally of ours.
What is this? We thought they were civilians who needed assistance.
Not this time. This was the Resistance giving the Ket what they deserve. There's a group that's been attacking shuttles, killing and scavenging from innocents. I knew the beacon would attract them. They'd come here to find unarmed, easy victims.
Clever trap. Looks like they fell for it.
These actions are in danger.
Enough talk. We have more Ket incoming.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
That's probably the last of them. These Ket will never make victims of Voeld's people again. Take what you want from the Fallen. And thanks for all the help.
That's Techix, according to my map.
The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
Where are my colleagues? You have the map?
You mean the one you wanted to sell on Kadara?
How did... Astra. She grew a conscience again, didn't she? Girl's not cut out for this work. For what it's worth, I've been talking to these people. They have it rougher than I thought. To be honest, I don't know if I would have gone through with it. Well, go ahead. Do what you need to do.
He tried to steal from your people, Jarl. You decide.
Report to the Resistance. If you want to scavenge, you'll do it for your people.
Really?
What he did is terrible. But he snuck his ship past the Ket, and that takes skill. Time to put it to use.
I don't suppose I have a say in this. Fine, I'll play it your way. Stars, do I regret asking you for help?
Shipment coming in from Kadara tomorrow.
I've entered the destruction of the Ket on Voeld into my records, so we remember. But did you find anything of note in the Ket databases? Anything about the start of their invasion?
This might be of interest.
This can't be right. It says some Angara volunteered information to the Ket. Is this how they found out about our abilities? Could this be why they exalt us?
Can you blame them? In a fight for survival, ideals are often set aside.
I'd like to think I would never fall that far. We're all heroes until called to prove it. I can't include this in our history, Ryder. We can't be remembered like this. The conflict with the Ket will continue for years. We need hope, not crushing truths.
You can't just act like this never happened or make up some other story.
In Pathfinder, that's all history is. Fact and conjecture blended to form a narrative.
How does the narrative that the Angara are perfect serve your purpose?
I thought it would keep morale from flagging. But perhaps we need to understand our own frailty. Thank you, Ryder. You've given me much to think about. Now I must get to work.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Minerals have been depleted in this location.
The poachers aren't here.
They must have continued following the Yavara.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
I should have dressed warmer.
Resources in this area. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is back online.
That many siblings common to you guys?
We have large families. Strength in numbers.
Yeah, Krogan used to run that show. Careful. Remnant, stay on guard.
I detect an Angaran data device, transmitting a low-frequency homing signal.
Someone left it.
appears Kett have been here, Pathfinder.
Kett junk. Might be something useful.
This place is crawling with Kett. There must be a reason.
Ketts are feeding data to that console.
Let's check it out. Think that's it? Any news? What were they doing here?
Analyzing. They were gathering data in an attempt to weaponize the Remnant.
They what? Were they successful?
Not yet. There are more output devices in the area. Destroying them will ensure their work goes unfinished.
Loading ammo! Here they come.
last of them.
Enemies!
Pathfinder. The signal is offline.
Good. Send a message to the Resistance. Let them know what the Ket were up to.
Acknowledged.
Looks like that did it.
An enemy who used to be family.
Right, we'll call it a wash.
That looks like Ket tech.
Pathfinder, this remnant site may have defense systems.
The control center for Ket shuttles should be here. Ambush, they expected us!
I detect a shuttle control console, Pathfinder.
So the information was real. They just didn't expect us to survive. Let's shut this place down.
Command signals nullified, Pathfinder. Several Ket shuttles will be grounded.
That'll clear the air for the Resistance. Let's get out of here.
Remnant, stay on guard.
So your granddaughter, Kesh, is superintendent of the Nexus. I thought the Krogan all left.
Nexus brass would have loved to see Kesh off that station with most of us. My Rushan's special. She's keeping them honest.
False signal. One down.
There's an active Angaran data device here.
May be worth a look. Sam, is there anything special about the battle sites we found? Feels like we missed something.
Analyzing geographic distribution, corpse decay, and information in the data entries. Stand by. I predict a high probability the Resistance fighters are moving in the direction I've marked on your map.
If they're chasing Ket, they may need backup.
Tell me about this
Whatever
Emperor
happened to you?
guy.
I just missed it.
He's special. A unique, once-in-a-lifetime leader that understands strategy, the enemy, and a fighter's heart. Under his command, we see more success against the Ket. Angara greatly respect him.
Good enough for me.
The Resistance needs to know what happened out here.
I'll transmit all data collected from these battle sites to the Resistance base.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Let's do this!
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
What was your galaxy like, Drac?
If you back up far enough, same as this one. Big rocks floating in the void.
And if you look closely?
Aliens killing each other for reasons that don't seem worth it.
So, still the same.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals.
Another false reading. But we must be closing in.
Think that's it. Good work. That's that.
Another false reading. But we must be closing in.
The mining zone has been depleted.
Another false reading. But we must be closing in.
Feels good to be on solid ground again.
You don't feel exposed? The Ket are everywhere.
I'd rather face them down here than stuck in a can up there.
Looks like the poachers have already moved on. Hold on. There's a data pad here.
These people, they have no idea what the Yavara mean to us.
I want to understand. Why are the Avara so important?
Nearly all our traditional stories were lost in the Scourge, except for tales of the Yavara unformed. How they sang from the oceans and lured the sun out of hiding. How in ancient times they guided Angara ships to safe shores.
That's beautiful.
The Yavara are intelligent, amazing creatures. And they are being slaughtered.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Pathfinder, this area has been altered by Remnant. There may be something of use. Pathfinder, I detect Ket among this salvage.
This must be the poacher's camp.
Something tells me they won't let us stroll in and chat.
Outlaws! Greedy eyes. We got company. That's that.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
One of my people.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
I don't understand.
Life support at 100%.
The people I hired shot at you, and you took care of them. I understand that. Now let's talk.
You better have a great explanation for hunting Yavara. Your people won't be happy to hear this.
So the Angara sent you then? I'm sure they told you the stories, how the Yavara are the only living history we have left. But these creatures might also hold the key to our war against the Ket.
Explain.
I've been performing tests. An enzyme in the Yavara's skin could treat the effects of Ket weaponry. If I'm right, our fighters could heal faster, push back against the Ket.
No. Not like this. Creatures are dying.
You see, my people would rather cling to tradition than think about the future.
Even if the enzyme helps, the Angara won't accept it when they know the source.
At first, maybe. But the Angara have always been survivors. In time, they'll see reason. Just let me continue my research for the future of my people.
Ryder, I don't know how to feel. I can't make this decision.
Sam, send her information to the Resistance.
Transmitting data.
I suggest you get off Voeld before they get that info.
You're making a huge mistake.
I'll contact the commander. Thank you, Ryder. I think this is the right choice.
I'll go. Just let me pack my equipment.
And that's all for this part of the story. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button and subscribe. Medicus Delicius out!